Okay, everybody. Hello. This is Mr. Wilcox broadcasting live right now from Casa Wilcox. And this is a test run to make sure you guys can access these video recordings because this is how we're doing it. All right. It's asynchronous, which means that we're not doing it at the same time until further notice. We won't have a Zoom classroom. I'll be posting things like this that you can access with this link that you hopefully just use successfully. And I'll give you context and kind of introductions to lessons and work that I want you to do. And then I will review it also in later communications. I may do both. Anyway, right now, this is how we're doing it. So I hope you're all okay. And I hope your families are all okay. Let's remember that that's the most important thing, and that this education stuff is something that we're just kind of trying to continue as much as we can and keep normalcy somewhat moving forward, and finish the year with some kind of grace if possible. So yep, this is just a test run. If you're watching me, then you have what you need, I think, to initiate this correspondence, this little, between you and me thing that we're trying to do. So if check in with other people, if you would. If people can't access this, tell them to email me or something. I'll figure something out. And again, we may move to Google Classroom where we're actually talking, all of us here. But for the foreseeable future, I'm just going to be sending out these little dispatches, these little screeds at you. All right. So hope that works for you. Anyway, my first period class, you guys, advanced EL support. Love you guys. You'll check once per day through your email and for the connection to our class and what we're going to do Mondays and Thursdays. You'll check your email when you can. Doesn't matter, but at some point that day, try and connect with it. All right. AP folks, also Mondays and Thursdays is when you guys will check this thing. I hope you all got my letter communicating how we're going to run this thing. If you didn't for some reason, or you know somebody who didn't, have me email me. I could send it to them. We are going to wrap up Dollhouse in AP as much as possible. And you're going to do a book summary sheet. So prepare to do that, but I'm not going to assign that officially until Monday. And then we're going to focus on short fiction, short stories, and question one, prose style analysis essays, because that's what's going to be on the test, your online test. That's the only essay you're writing for 45 minutes on that test. So we'll focus on that. That makes the most sense, but I do want to finish up Dollhouse. And after the test, we'll figure out what's going on. American Lit, how's it going, you guys? Law Juniors, Tuesdays and Fridays, you guys will be checking this. I'll try and have these things up by about noon or so, but check when you can. All right, so run your own schedule, run your own life, do what you have to do, and as you can, access this distance learning business. All right. You guys had a rough draft due. I got over half of the rough drafts from you guys. Awesome. Thank you guys. I didn't know what to expect. I'm happy with the rough drafts. I'm looking through them. Some of you guys already have comments on them. I want to look through the rest of them through this weekend. So start the final draft if you want, but on Monday, Tuesday, when you guys tune in, I'm going to post some, the rubric that I'm going to use to grade the final draft, some revision exercises, and a final draft checklist of just last things you can do to run through before you resubmit your draft as a final draft with a title and everything, and your name in the title, please. But I'll go over this more on Tuesday. So anyway, take the weekend off if you're done with your rough. If you want to dive into the final draft, obviously go for it, but wait for further instructions. We'll be working on the final draft next week. That's our main piece of work. All right. I think that's all I have for you. Again, hope all is well. Take care of yourself and then access the potential learning. We're going to bump along doing this. So again, if you're seeing me now, you're in good shape and you have everything that you need to continue this distance learning stuff. Okay. So talk to you guys soon. I'll see you next week. All right. Later on.